Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, so this lesson is going to be about, you can get touched. The same way Job got touched by Satan, you can get touched also. Because Satan and the angels the Lord sent at you are here to test you, according to your measure, of faith. So you're constantly getting tested. And it's like a measuring stick for you to see where you're at in the faith, because, Job got tested in a major way. He got tested. He got his wife turned on him. His children were put to death, and his land, his cattle were all destroyed. Okay, like his cattle was just taken away. And he couldn't figure out why it was happening to him. He was basically like, man, I guess I'm a righteous man. Why is all these bad things happening to me? And really, it goes back to what the brother Yawana here in, Jim at Chicago, the brother, he be saying everything is a test. And that's just kind of like how you got to look at it, because everything is a test to your faith. No matter how, what type of resume you got, reputation that you think you have with the Lord, at the end of the day, you're going to be tested. No matter if it's a lot, if it's little, you're tested. And you pass the test when you keep the faith. As long as you always keep the faith, you're always going to pass the test. All right? Because you always feel like you can overcome it. All right? And that's the thing about faith. You always feel like you can just overcome. All right? So just know that if Job got touched the way he did by Satan, which his body physically was attacked, his mental was attacked, all right, his own family was attacked, and things that he owned were attacked. So he was going through it on all fronts, all right, and back. So the man was stressed, all right. He had friends to come, but though he was cutting them, and he was going back and forth with them, they couldn't even truly bring him comfort, So really, you just always got to remember, man, you can, you're going to get to a point where you're going to be tested. You just got to remember that. This is Job 2:5. It says, but this is basically like Yahweh and Satan having a conversation. And he says, but put forth thy hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And Yahweh said unto Satan, behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life. All right? So basically, like, preserve him. Like, hey, you go out there, you could test Job. Just don't kill him. All right? Because little do y'all know, or at least, a lot of people, especially Christians, they don't understand that Satan works for Yahweh. Okay? Like, he has to get permission from Yahweh to do certain things. All right? Because, the Lord is the one that sends out those angels, all right, on those different tasks. All right? So, Job got touched, man. All right? His body, his family, his property, everything. And he overcame that and kept the faith. All right? And that's what we have to do as servants of the Lord. When it's our turn to get it, we have to stand true and be faithful. All right? 1 Peter's 5 and 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So Satan's at work, man, looking for whom he may devour. All right? So he goes, out, and he's testing Jake. Some brothers fail, some brothers triumph. All right? Because, if it were possible, you could deceive the very elect, because the elect are not going to be deceived. They're going to be comforted in those times. All right? Fear is going to happen. All right? But they're going to be comforted. All right? In the days to come. All right? The Lord's going to be working miracles. All right? It's for real. And the Lord's going to take care of his prophets. All right? It says, verse 9, whom resisteth steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Yahushua Mashiach, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle. All right, so through our faith, we become stronger. All right? Job became a better man after he overcame that obstacle. All right? And we're just trying to become greater men. All right? That's what we want to do for the Lord. All right? I'm saying? We want to keep an eye out for Satan, keep our eyes single. Stay in the scriptures, stay spiritual. All right? So we don't have to worry about that. All right? But we are going to have to suffer. That's what you need to understand. You're going to suffer. Revelations 20 and 4. It says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the Mashiach, that were beheaded for the witness of Hamashiach, and for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. All right, so that's gonna happen. Those that stay faithful, all right, and understand that their role is important. All right, in this final chapter that's happening right now. All right, because you're gonna be put to death. Some of us, all right, beheaded, things of that nature. All right, but at the end of the day, we get to reign with the Lord, man. We get to reign with the Lord. The Lord's going to reign with us. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The Lord, hey, man, we're looking forward to that. All right? But in due time, you're going to go through some frustrating times. All right? But the Lord's going to comfort you. All right? And keep you faithful. All right? If you continue to keep the faith. All right? Because Job kept the faith. So we have to keep the faith. All right? If we want, I'd like to tell you, everything that we lost, we get 100-fold, man. Job got his back. We're going to get ours back. All right. So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai.